Welcome, dear viewers, to another insightful episode. Remember to hit the subscribe button to keep up with our latest content. In the world of monarchy and royalty, times are indeed changing. We're living in an era where the untouchable aura of the monarchy seems to be fading, making way for more relatable figures to take centre stage. And who could be more relatable than Prince Harry and Meghan Markle? They've stepped away from the royal protocol, embraced a life of independence, and are making their own rules. They've become the new faces of modern royalty, and the public seems to be loving it. Let's take a look at the recent Euro 2025 victory. England was ecstatic, the nation was filled with joy, and over 65,000 fans filled the mall to join in the celebration. But here's an interesting comparison. This number dwarfed King Charles's own parade by over 57,000. This stark contrast in turnout is a clear indication of the shift in public interest. Why is this happening, you may ask? Well, the answer lies in relatability. Harry and Meghan have shown that they are just like us. They've faced struggles, they've made tough decisions, and they've chosen to live their lives on their own terms. This relatability factor is something that the traditional monarchy has been missing, and it's something that the public yearns for. But it's not just about being relatable. It's also about being relevant. Harry and Meghan have managed to stay relevant in the public eye, not just because of their royal status, but because of their actions and their willingness to break away from tradition. They've used their platform to address important issues, and they've shown that they're not afraid to challenge the status quo. As we can see, the tides are shifting. The monarchy, as we know it, is evolving. And Harry and Meghan are leading the way. But what does this mean for the future of the monarchy? And how will this shift in public interest impact the royal family? As we can see, the tides are shifting. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into this fascinating topic. Welcome back as we continue to dissect the intriguing dynamics surrounding the royal family. In a world that's continually evolving, symbolism plays an essential part in understanding societal shifts. The overwhelming outpour of public support for England's Euro 2025 victory, compared to the lukewarm reception of King Charles's parade, is a vivid testament of this change in societal values and perceptions. But what does this shift symbolise? In the simplest terms, it's a clear indication of the public's preference for relatable figures and real-life victories. The Lionesses' triumph was a tangible feat, a narrative of determination, skill and teamwork. It resonated with millions because it was an achievement they could see, cheer for and celebrate. On the other hand, the monarchy, with its centuries-old traditions and protocols, could seem removed from the realities of everyday life. This detachment might be why the public's interest in the monarchy is seemingly dwindling. The symbolism here is significant. It's a gentle nudge, a wake-up call perhaps, for the monarchy to adapt to the times and become more relatable to the public. However, Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, have managed to bridge this gap. They have presented themselves as relatable figures, breaking away from the traditional royal mould. They've shown vulnerability, taken up causes that resonate with the public, and used their platform to promote change. This relatability has made them a beacon of modern royalty, capable of pulling global attention, thus symbolizing a future monarchy that's more in tune with the realities of the world. Symbolism, indeed, paints a compelling picture of the public's shifting loyalty. It's a call to action for the monarchy to recognize these societal shifts and adapt accordingly. As we continue to delve into this topic, we'll explore how the numbers game plays a part in this shifting dynamic. Symbolism can indeed tell a captivating story. Let's explore further. Welcome back to our deep dive into the changing face of royalty. Let's talk numbers, shall we? They're the no-nonsense storytellers of our time. When the England football team clinched the Euro 2025 victory, a staggering 65,000 people thronged the mall in celebration. Now contrast this with King Charles's parade, which drew a crowd of just 8,000. That's a difference of 57,000 people. Quite the disparity, wouldn't you agree? The numbers tell a story of shifting interests and loyalties. A football victory pulled nearly 8 times the crowd of a royal parade. While it may not be an apples-to-apples comparison, it certainly raises eyebrows. What does this say about the monarchy's place in the hearts of the people? Now let's add another layer to this numbers game. Enter Harry and Meghan, the royals who've captured global attention like no other. Their interviews, appearances, and even their social media posts garner millions of views and reactions worldwide. They've become a phenomenon, a force to be reckoned with, and their popularity only seems to be growing. But why? What sets them apart? Is it their openness, their willingness to break away from tradition, or is it their ability to connect with the people on a more personal, more human level? Perhaps it's a combination of all these factors. Whatever the case, the numbers are clear. They're outpacing their royal counterparts in the popularity race. And yet, despite Harry and Meghan's soaring popularity, the monarchy seems reluctant to embrace this change. Instead, they seem to be clinging to the old ways, the traditional protocols. But as the numbers show, the public is ready for a new kind of royalty, one that's more relatable, more in tune with the times. Numbers don't lie, and they paint an interesting picture of the monarchy's fading relevance. Continuing our exploration, let's discuss the Sussexes and their unique appeal. In the contemporary world, where authenticity reigns supreme, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have managed to carve out a space for themselves that is both genuine and intriguing. Their appeal, it seems, lies in their ability to mix royal tradition with a refreshing dash of modernity. Harry and Meghan are not your typical royals. They are relatable, they are real, and they are not afraid to break the mold. They have shown us that they are just as human as the rest of us. With their open discussions about mental health, their candid interviews, and their commitment to causes close to their hearts. This refreshing honesty and willingness to show vulnerability has allowed them to connect with the public on a deeper level, something that the traditional royal facade often fails to achieve. Moreover, the Sussexes have a knack for making headlines, but not just for the sake of it. They have used their fame as a platform for good, championing causes that matter, from women's rights to mental health awareness and environmental sustainability. Their dedication to these causes, combined with their ability to use their influence to effect change, has earned them a loyal following. But perhaps one of the most significant aspects of the Sussexes' appeal is their ability to redefine what it means to be royal. They have shown us that being royal is not just about lineage or birthright. It's about using one's position to make a positive impact on the world. It's about being a beacon of hope and inspiration. It's about being a force for good. And in this respect, Harry and Meghan are indeed modern royalty. Their journey hasn't been without its hurdles, but it's their resilience, their unwavering commitment to their values, and their enduring star power that continues to captivate audiences worldwide. Their influence is undeniable, their appeal is universal, and their star power is simply unmatched. Harry and Meghan's enduring star power continues to captivate the world. Let's see what the future holds for them. As we conclude our fascinating exploration, let's recap what we've discovered. These are indeed changing times. The massive turnout for the Lionesses' victory parade, exceeding that of King Charles's own parade by a whopping 57,000, is a clear testament to the shifting tides of public interest. The monarchy, it seems, is losing some of its lustre as the nation's heart beats more fervently for the triumphs of its sportswomen. Then there's the symbolism, which is hard to ignore. The sea of fans that filled the mall wasn't just there to celebrate a soccer victory. This gathering was also a statement, an expression of the public's evolving loyalty. The monarchy, once the pinnacle of national pride, is now being outshone by the achievements of our sportspersons and the charisma of more modern royal figures. The numbers game, too, tells a compelling story. 65,000 fans for the Lionesses versus a mere 8,000 for the King's parade. That's a stark contrast indeed, but it's more than just a comparison of numbers. It's a reflection of a nation's changing priorities and a growing fascination with more relatable figures. And speaking of relatable figures, let's not forget the Sussexes' star power. Harry and Meghan continue to captivate the world with their refreshing take on royalty. They're the only royals, it seems, who can still pull the kind of global attention that once was the exclusive domain of the monarchy. In conclusion, it's evident that the public's interest is shifting. Traditional symbols of national pride are making way for more contemporary figures and achievements. The monarchy, while still a significant part of Britain's identity, is no longer the only game in town. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more intriguing content. Until next time, keep questioning the status quo.